The only true personal experience left in the music business, is the touring aspect, is that live show. That's intimate, it's personal.
I've always been in music. I've slept and breathed music for years. Been a musician, been playing in bands for 10 years, and kind of looking to expand my interest in the business aspect of it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm Neil Little. I'm from Sacramento, California.
I have worked in entertainment and live production, in marketing and promotions, and scheduling and event planning. So I think that I've created a well-rounded balance in learning different phases of the music industry and what it takes for each area to coexist with each other, as well as my business background.
Definitely the fact that I've been in bands for so long would have to be a huge strength for me as far as working with a band goes. I know the dynamics of how a band works. I know what everyone needs to get something out of it. Everyone needs to express certain things, and I know how to communicate with people in that kind of a dynamic and make things work.
What MySpace and these other online entities are great for is the music. What will bring somebody to come see you quicker than anything is listening to a great song and going, man, I can't get that out of my head. There's a lot of blogging going on. And again, you have to research what makes the most sense for that area. A great way to generate ticket sales through internet marketing is to put your music out there. Give your music away, let people hear it. How do you want people to make the decision? Well, you know what? You're a rock band. You dazzle them with the brilliance of your music if you want them to come see you, and you give them the respect of offering them a track and say, what do you think? Come see us live. Got to be creative, got to know what you're talking about. And the only way to do it sometimes is just to get in there and get your feet and hands dirty.
I also don't like incompetence. If you don't know how to do something, then don't try to fake it and say that you do.
Probably my biggest pet peeves in working with other people are defeatist attitudes, and people who are kind of like resting on their laurels, not willing to really just go out and make the dream happen, because it's not going to happen just on its own.
If you can't write good songs, don't even bother, because what is going to establish you as a successful artist with the booking agents is that the fans are going to come back. Well, you can only draw your friends and your family so many times. What's going to draw people back to you are memorable shows and good songs.
I've been on this path for quite a while. I mean, I've loved music ever since I could remember. I used to write all the lyrics to hip hop, which is my first love. So this is just a continuing progression from that love from when I was just a little kid. So it's been a long, lifelong journey.
You have to avoid a major pitfall is believing everything you see, believing everything you hear, and buying into it. There are so many people out there who basically will tell you what you want to hear, promise you all the help in the world, and deliver. Think about the message that you're delivering, and you have to think about who fits that message. Again, it's just thinking outside the box. If the radio station is not playing your style of music, don't even advertise, much less waste a lot of time in servicing them. A pitfall is just not knowing the market that you're targeting, not following through, not having your presentation together, and not being prepared to ask questions.
Being able to getting all the information and then setting out a plan of action to actually get it done, get all the ideas together, just get it done, because in the end it still has to get done regardless of what you're trying to do.
In order to know what is involved, sometimes you got to get your hands dirty. So if you want to have realistic expectations of someone you hire, do it yourself first.
I feel the experience I've had just being in the military and just having to deal with not having sleep, you know, I feel like that is going to help me regardless of anything I do to be able to still function and not on a little amount of sleep. That's all I need right there, because then anything after that is going to be valuable as far as the experience, but I'm going to be able to soak it up because I'm able to have that endurance.
They have to avoid these verbal agreements, okay? These booking agents are booking a lot of talent, and you know, it may seem real crystal in that phone call, but remember, the candidates must remember that when that booking agent hangs up that phone, he's going to probably have, what, how many hundreds of calls before the group actually shows up to perform. Get it in writing.
When people don't communicate, you know, if you're not gonna at least let people know what's going on, then I don't feel like anything can get accomplished, you know. So communication is, got to do that.